Hi everyone, glad you're able to join us. Today I am going to walk you through the process of creating a username and obtaining a password on the Kansas 911 Coordinating Council's web portal. So you can get there two different ways. You can go to our website and type in kansas911.org and then scroll down to the Kansas 911 portal, click on that, and there you're at our login page for the Kansas 911 web portal. Or you can go up here and type in portal.kansas911.org. You don't have to put this other login information in there and it'll take you right to that. It's just portal.kansas911.org. So from the login page, you are simply going to go over here and register for an account here. Once you click on this, it's going to take you to a form. Pretty simple to fill out, but I'll walk you through a couple of the steps here. You'll type in your first name, your last name. If you're representing a PSAP, one of the 911 centers, PSAP stands for Public Safety Answering Point, you would click this box and then simply click whatever 911 center you're associated with. If you're not associated with the 911 center, just pass that by. TSP is the next option. If you're a telecommunications service provider, you're going to click on that box and then select what's appropriate for you. And you can select more than one thing if that fits that for you. If you're not with a telecommunications service provider, you're going to just go on by that. Don't select anything. Next step is going to be to select your username. I use L. Alexander for mine. Select something easy for you to remember. It should be at least 6 characters long. It can be up to 20. Use only letters and numbers. Next will be selecting your role. If you hover over this, it's going to bring up this box that shows what the physical contact is, the GIS data maintainer, the GIS data steward, the LCPA. At that time, or at this time, our LCPA is Nonprofit Solutions, and then Other is an option, PSAP Administrator, PSAP Lasso, PSAP Operations Manager, and TSP. Again, TSP is the Telecommunications Service Provider. If none of those fit, you would select Other. Then you'll type in your organization. If I was filling this out, I would type in Kansas 911 Coordinating Council. This is all free form, so you can type it in whatever your agency name is. Title, in my case, I am the 911 liaison for the Coordinating Council. You would, again, free form, type in whatever your title is. If you have a specialty, you wanted to type that out. For example, that we have here, it could be GIS, maybe something with the PSAP or infrastructure, IT related, whatever that is. It's not a requirement. Next would be your work phone and an extension if you have one. Make sure that if you're a PSAP operations manager or a PSAP administrator that you do put in your work phone number here, because whatever you put in here will pull over into our website, and that phone number will be displayed there for anyone to be able to see. If you put your cell phone in here, that would just give us a secondary contact for you. It will not go to the website if you are a PSAP operations manager or administrator. An email address. What's your main email address you want sent to you? We recommend that you put a secondary one in that's not associated with your PSAP or your business, whatever that may be. And that secondary email address, it could be that, something's happened with your work servers maybe and they're down and we can't get to you. So if we have that secondary email address, that can be helpful for being able to make contact with you. Your business address, again, if you're with a 911 center, you're a chief administrator or operations manager, make sure you put your business address in here because whatever you put here will pull over to our website. So put in your business address. We prefer wherever you're physically located at. And then if you need to put in there like a mailing address, you can do that as well. So if you want to be notified of any NG911 GIS-related updates, you click this box here. If you are the person that's going to be submitting the expenditure reports for your 911 centers, you'll want to select that here. And then what happens, once you hit register, you're going to receive an email with your password. If you don't get that, make sure you check your spam folder because this is going to be a new account that it's coming from, a new email address. So it may not recognize it and it may throw it to your spam folder. I do recommend using Google Chrome to set up your account. If you don't have Chrome, I also use Edge and it works really well to set up your account. The one that doesn't seem to work quite so well is Internet Explorer. So if you can use anything but Internet Explorer, that is preferable. If that's your only option and you don't get your password, that's probably the problem. There's something with either you don't have the latest update installed for Internet Explorer, and there's something that's hanging it up there. If you don't get your password back after all of that, just send me an email and I can look and see if there's something going on. If we still don't see it, any screenshots, any information you can give us about what web browser you were using would be helpful. And again, my email address is Lori, L-O-R-I, .Alexander. And I'll put that in here for you just so you can see it at kansas911.org. So once you register and get your password, then you'll go to your main login page. You'll type in your username. You'll type in that password. The password is system generated. We do not store them on the computer so that it is a password that's going to be hard to remember. So you'll want to keep that safe, keep it somewhere that you can access. I keep mine saved to my computer, so whenever I log in, I use it daily, so I have mine memorized. If you forget it, you just click Reset Your Password here. That's going to open up this page. You'll put in your first name, last name, your username, your email address, and you'll click Reset Password, and an email will be sent to you with your new password. It will again be one of those passwords. It's not going to be something that you'll be able to remember unless you use it every day. So again, make sure you write that down and keep it somewhere safe and secure so that only you are logging into that. So I'm going to click Home. I've got my username and password. I click Login. And then depending on your level, will depend on what you have available here for options to be able to log in with, what you can use, what things you can see. If you have any, then we'll go over how to do some other options here in another video. I hope this has helped you. If you have any questions, again, feel free to reach out to me. That's Lori.Alexander@kansas911.org. And I hope that's helped you. If you do have a question, can't remember my password for some reason, if you click this Have a Question, contact us here. That's going to send an email out to the portal, and someone will get back with you as quick as they can. I appreciate your time. Thanks.